The Cannonball Run is perhaps one of the most adrenaline-fueled movies from the 20th century, and it's not even close. Starring Burt Reynolds and Dom DeLuise, the movie is an absolute roller coaster of action and comedy. From the wild dialogue to the insane stunts, here are some of the craziest facts about the movie The Cannonball Run. Make sure to stick around to the end of the video for the bonus fact as well. Number 10. 36 days. Now, you might think a movie that is this high-octane and insane in nature would take a very long time to shoot and produce. But you couldn't be any more wrong. This movie, in total, took only 36 days to shoot. You heard that right. Just over a month of shooting and the production was done with the initial shoot. All the crazy stunts and death-defying moments in the movie were all done in one single take. You have to admit, although this movie screams insanity, there's a method to the process, and it was executed flawlessly. Perhaps the secret ingredient to having a flawless shoot is absolutely no plan at all. Number 9. The inspiration. Die-hard fans of the show know that this movie isn't just a fun flick on the screen, but is based on true events. And what's even greater is that the movie doesn't even capture half of the real insanity. The movie is actually inspired by the real-life unauthorized cross-country road race known as the Cannonball Baker Sea to Shining Sea Memorial Trophy Dash. Brock Yates and Dan Gurney had the crazy idea to break every state traffic rule by blazing down the coast in a modified Dodge camper van from New York to Los Angeles. And you'd be surprised to know that just within 35 hours, the duo had completed their journey and possibly racked up thousands in fines. Number 8. Brock Yates. Well, when you make a film based on one of the greatest cross-country races of all time, it's only right to include the creator of the race in some manner, even if it is only a cameo. And the Cannonball Run made sure of that. Of course, as you know, the story of the Cannonball Run involves several teams attempting a cross-country race. At the start of the race, Brock Yates makes a cameo as a race official at the starting line holding a clipboard. Many people might think that this is a random extra, but it's actually the man behind the entire movie. Number 7. Heidi von Beltz. Now, the movie was shot in 36 days with most stunts being flawless. But there was one moment while shooting on set that ended up going horribly wrong, resulting in the one and only traumatizing accident on set. Heidi von Beltz, a stunt woman on set, was set to do a stunt with Roger Moore in the iconic Aston Martin vehicle he was driving. The Aston Martin was made to crash into a truck with her in it for a stunt scene, but the emergency belts had failed, which ended up causing her severe injuries, leaving her paralyzed from the waist down. Truly goes to show us that without the dedication of stunt people, actors would be dying left, right, and center. Number 6. Barely a script. You remember how the movie only took 36 days? Well, it just might be because there was no script to follow. The entire movie and the lines of the actors were improvised from the start, with the director Hal Needham just having a rough idea of what he wanted the movie to be like. Most of the dialogue of the movie was infamously ad-libbed and improvised on the spot, leading to the actors and crew laughing their hearts out while shooting. The biggest obstacle while shooting was how difficult it was to keep shooting while gold standard comedy was unfolding right in front of them. Most of the actors didn't even see a script while shooting, and Dom DeLuise admitted to just making up more than half his lines on the spot. Are you enjoying the video so far? Before we head into the top 5 facts about the Cannonball Run, make sure to drop a like. Now on with the show. Number 5. Bond's Aston Martin. It may surprise you to know that James Bond's beautiful 1964 Aston Martin DB5 was a part of the Cannonball Run. But what's even more amazing is that Roger Moore is actually in the movie, driving this iconic automobile. Roger actually plays a parody of the iconic MI6 agent under the name Seymour Goldfarb Jr. Funnily enough, Moore never actually drove the Aston Martin. It was instead Sean Connery's car during his years as Bond, making this moment all the more memorable for all those who watched it. And if you thought the executives for the James Bond franchise was happy with more, think again. Number 4. Bloopers. Most of us who go to the movies nowadays stay past the end of the movie to watch the credits, not because we sit and read every single name that pops up, but rather because of the blooper reels that most movies play. But what most people don't realize is that the Cannonball Run was actually one of the first films to actually include the blooper reels. And by doing so, they did the world a public service because some of the content on the blooper reels is such comedy gold that it would have been a crime to not share those laughs with the world. Cannonball Run's decision to show the blooper reel at the end would have a profound effect on one of the actors on set, who went on to show the bloopers of every single movie he shot after this one. Number 3. The plane scene. If there is one scene in this movie that requires respect, it's one of the most hilarious and nonsensical ones. We are talking, of course, about the one scene in the movie where Burt Reynolds goes for a beer run in a plane and lands the plane in the middle of a road. This scene is one of the only ones that took a little bit of planning to execute, as any little misstep would cost not just the life of the pilot, but also cause several $1,000s in damage, not to mention the crashed airplane. The city of Covington had to prepare in advance for this stunt by taking down power lines and other hazardous obstacles that would have ruined the stunt otherwise. Number 2. Part 2 before Part 1 even finished. In the movie industry, getting a sequel to your movie is a game of luck and hope, because getting a greenlit sequel purely depends on whether or not the producers believe in a sequel and whether the sale numbers indicate that people want a second. But when it comes to the Cannonball Run, none of this mattered. In fact, the sequel to the movie was actually greenlit even before the first part hit the theater. When the producers and test audiences saw the test footage of the movie, they were falling out of their seats with laughter, so much so that the producers knew that they had an inevitable hit on their hands. Number 1. Outrun. The Cannonball Run is actually the inspiration behind Outrun, one of the greatest arcade games of all time. The creator of the game states that it was the movie that gave him the inspiration for the game. Yu Suzuki, the creator of Outrun, says that seeing the movie go out of its way to portray the freedom of the roads made the creator want to make a game where there were no objectives, rather just the open road and a fast car. And that's exactly what he delivered. Bonus fact: Jackie Chan's first Hollywood appearance. You heard that right. The Cannonball Run is actually Jackie Chan's first ever appearance in Hollywood. Playing the role of the Subaru driver with several gadgets, Jackie has only a few lines but delivers. Jackie Chan was so inspired by Needham's decision to play blooper reels that he began including them in every movie that he shot. From the crazy stunts to the even crazier dialogues, this movie is truly an experience. Let us know down in the comment section which fact surprised you the most. Also, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so that you never miss a new video.